What if gravity was twice as strong on Earth? Since the dawn of time, gravity has been the silent force shaping our every step, holding oceans in place, and keeping the moon tethered to Earth. We take it for granted. But what if, one day, the force that pulls us down doubled? Twice the weight pressing on our bodies, twice the strain on our bones, twice the challenge to rise from the ground. Imagine waking up in such a world. The air feels heavier, each breath costs more effort, and every step feels like climbing a hill. The laws of nature would bend, evolution would twist, and civilization as we know it would crumble under this new pressure. This is the story of a heavier Earth, where gravity is not a gentle anchor, but a relentless burden. In a world of double gravity, life itself would evolve differently. Babies would be born smaller and denser, their bones compact, their muscles stronger. The tall and lanky figures of our world would not exist. Instead, humanity would resemble stocky, powerful beings built for survival in crushing weight. The human heart, that eternal engine, would labor harder. It would pump against twice the resistance, shortening lifespans and demanding incredible endurance. Many would not survive infancy. Those who did would be warriors by necessity, forged from the very weight of the planet. Animals, too, would shrink. Birds might never lift off at all. Only the tiniest of wings could hope to push through the dense gravity. Trees would no longer stretch skyward, but huddle close to the ground, their trunks thick, their branches few. Mountains would crumble under their own weight, their peaks flattened into heavy plateaus. Life on this heavier Earth would be harsher, slower, but incredibly strong. Yet with each adaptation, a question would rise. Can intelligence thrive under so much weight? Or would the dream of progress be crushed along with fragile bones? Civilization would look unrecognizable. Cities could not rise into gleaming skylines. Instead, they would spread wide, low to the ground. Stone and steel would need to be thicker, sturdier. Bridges would be squat and reinforced. Every structure would bear the scars of gravity's dominance. Travel would change forever. Horses, cars, even bicycles would require immense power. Aircraft, as we know them, would never exist. The skies would remain quiet, untouched, a realm of clouds forever out of reach. Humanity would turn to underground tunnels and vast trains powered by colossal engines to move across continents. Sports and culture would reflect this reality. High jumps, acrobatics, aerial feats, these would be impossible. Heroes would not be those who soared, but those who endured. Strength, endurance, and resilience would define greatness. And yet, despite the hardship, humanity would adapt. We would still paint, still sing, still dream. But our dreams would be heavier, grounded by the pull of a world that never let us forget its weight. The true limits of double gravity would show in humanity's quest for the stars. Rockets that today require unimaginable energy would be nearly useless here. The escape velocity of Earth would double. To leave the surface would demand engines more powerful than entire civilizations could build. Humanity would become trapped, not by ignorance, not by lack of will, but by the very hand of nature. The stars above would remain forever unreachable, like jewels seen through glass. Mars would be a dream no one could touch. Wars would be slower, fought with heavy machines and soldiers who could barely march under armor. Technology would focus inward. Medicine to repair broken hearts and bones, architecture to resist collapse, energy to push against the weight of the world. But culture, too, would bear the mark of heaviness. Stories would speak of endurance, of holding on, of surviving pressure. The very idea of freedom, freedom to fly, freedom to leave, would be myth, perhaps even heresy. Humanity would become strong, resilient, yet confined. And so, in this world of doubled gravity, humanity would live, endure, and adapt, but always under the weight of limitation. We would build civilizations close to the ground, dream smaller dreams, and find beauty in endurance instead of ascent. But what of our spirit? Would the crushing weight of a heavier earth forge us into stronger beings? Or would it bury our ambitions beneath stone and soil? Perhaps gravity does not only hold us down. Perhaps it also gives us the reason to rise. One thing is certain. Under twice the pull of Earth, we would never take a single step for granted. What do you think? Would humanity rise stronger or collapse under its own weight? Tell us in the comments.